Strawberry Shortcake and Friends is one of the most iconic product lines of the early 1980s. This line of toys was produced by the toy company Kenner in the 1980s. It featured 5.5-inch dolls with fruity themes, colorful cloth and vinyl clothing, and sweet fruit and berry fragrances. In addition to the dolls, there were numerous accessories, which included various fruit and berry-themed vehicles and houses, as well as other playful garden and bakery playsets. This was one of the most successful toy lines of the early 1980s, and Strawberry Shortcake and her friends were soon featured on many different forms of merchandise. Several animated specials were created that featured the character and her friends. This let kids take a glimpse into her magical world. As we have shown in other videos, the character was very popular, and the product is often considered the girls' toy and merchandising equivalent of Kenner's other contemporary toy line, Star Wars. This character has been reimagined and relaunched several times throughout the last few decades, and each line has its own complex and interesting story. For this video, we are going to focus on the first series of toys from the original Strawberry Shortcake toy line, and once again, save a discussion of later iterations for another video. To do this, we need to go back to the beginning. The original Kenner toy line started with 9 characters on a base 5.5-inch doll toy line, a carrying case, 2 garden bug themed vehicles, a playset, several large plush characters, and a few bits of tie-in merchandise, as seen in a 1980 toy pamphlet catalog. What do I mean by pamphlet catalog? Well, it was often the case with many of Kenner's toy lines that the box toys would contain a small pamphlet-like catalog that showcased all the toys available in the toy line or product line at that time. These are also referred to as insert catalogs. This is the 1980 Strawberry Shortcake Toy Insert Catalog. It is from the first series of the original toy line's product run. On the cover of the catalog, we see Strawberry Shortcake in her signature bonnet getting some mail. It appears to be a large strawberry with a note that reads "For you" tied to it. Does she really need another strawberry? Apparently she does, because she is smiling happy at it. Maybe she is just happy to get a present. Everyone likes to get a gift. The catalog begins by showing the original 9 Strawberry Shortcake 5.5-inch dolls. On the first page is a description of the toys pictured on the opposite page. The first description paragraph is titled Strawberry Shortcake and Her Friends. It goes on to say that these are 8 adorable, unique little dolls all scented to smell like their names. All are fully articulated and posable. You can remove their hats and clothes and even wash their hair and comb it. The comb is included. The 5.5-inch dolls from the original series include Strawberry Shortcake herself. She smelled like delicious strawberries, and the colors associated with this character, and in many ways the entire product line, were red, pink, green, and white. Raspberry Tart. She smelled like raspberries, and her colors were pink, white, fuchsia, and light green. Apricot with Hopsalot. She and her rabbit smelled like her namesake fruit, and her associated colors were peach, white, and green. Hopsalot the rabbit was molded of soft rubber and would become the archetype for pets that would come with each of the characters in the later release of the dolls in the toy line. Blueberry Muffin. This character was another fan favorite, and some considered her nearly as important as Strawberry Shortcake herself. She smelled like blueberries, and her primary colors were blue, green, and white. Lemon Meringue, who smelled like fresh lemons and sported a primary color scheme of yellow, white, and green. Huckleberry Pie. He was the only boy of the series, not including the Purple Pie Men or pet characters. He smelled like huckleberries and featured a blue, purple, white, and green color scheme. This character was also well represented on the American greeting cards and other tie-in media. Orange Blossom. She smelled like oranges and had an orange, green, yellow, and white color scheme. And finally, Apple Dumpling with Tea Time Turtle. Apple dumplings smelled like apples and featured a yellow, green, and red color scheme. Her turtle would be molded from hard plastic originally, but later versions would be made of soft rubber with a different mold. The second paragraph describes the Strawberry Shortcake carry case, and it reads, "This big strawberry will carry any 4 5.5-inch Strawberry Shortcake doll or the baby dolls Apple Dumpling and Apricot. There's even more room for their pets, Tea Time Turtle and Hopsalot. Dolls are not included." The third and final paragraph introduces the Purple Pie Man and his berry bird. It reads, "The lovable scoundrel of Strawberryland is 8.5 inches tall and comes with his mischievous berry bird. He is fully articulated and posable. He smells wonderful, just like apple cinnamon pie." These are the first dolls offered in the original Strawberry Shortcake toy line, known as the Magnificent 7+1. These characters would feature heavily in the original Strawberry Shortcake merchandise and artwork. Here, very early in the toy line's life, only a few dolls, Apple Dumpling, Apricot, and the Purple Pie Man, would include pets. In later series, each doll would include a small pet toy, usually made of soft rubber and having little or no articulation. The next page showcases the line's Berrywear, which is clothing that was packaged and sold separately that could be put on the dolls. The description for the Berrywear reads, 8 adorable outfits designed especially for the dolls from Strawberryland. There are 6 outfits that fit 5.5-inch characters and 2 for the baby characters, Apple Dumpling and Apricot. There are outfits for every occasion, from party dresses to nightgowns, and were designed for easy dressing and undressing. The package only includes the clothing, not the dolls. While all of the dolls could wear most of the Berrywear clothing, the colors and theming are really tailored more towards Strawberry Shortcake. 2 of the clothes sets created for the smaller baby characters of Apple Dumpling and Apricot and their pet Hopsalot and Tea Time Turtle. It appears that the baby clothes were sold together in one package along with clothing for these characters' pets. Next, we see Strawberry Shortcake's butterfly vehicle toy. The description reads, "Take Strawberry Shortcake and one of her friends for a wonderful ride. The colorful see-through wings flutter when you roll him along the ground or pull the lever under his tail. 2 bright red seats with seat belts hold the dolls securely." This toy is a fan favorite and is a great example of early 1980s vehicle toy for a toy line that was well detailed, had moving or action style features, and looked great while not inhibiting play for a young child. The cartoon butterfly look fit perfectly with the toy line's aesthetic and really added to the sense of wonder and whimsy. While not named in this small catalog, the butterfly would eventually take the name Flitterbit. This was Strawberry Shortcake's mode of transportation to Big Apple City in her second animated special in 1981. It should be noted that the doll for the character Orange Blossom would later include a rubber butterfly named Marmalade as a small pet. I suppose we can chalk the size difference up to species differentiation. According to this newspaper ad, the butterfly vehicle toy was selling for $1.91. What a bargain! The next page shows the Strawberry Shortcake carousel. The description reads, "Round and round it goes. Push the sunflower seed knob up and down and give your Strawberry Shortcake dolls a ride on their very own merry-go-round." This great little toy was meant to look like a flower that the inhabitants could use as a carousel ride. The flower carousel toy really shows how the original Strawberry Shortcake toy line was part of the tiny people fad that hit television shows and toy stores around this time. This trend would include many well-known tiny people in a woodland or garden setting, such as the famous Smurfs. The next 4 pages of this catalog pamphlet are dedicated to the Collect the Berries offer from Kenner. This was one of those send in the proof of purchases and get a free item promotions that were so popular with toy lines of the 1980s. With this one, you could cut the berry or bee points from the toy packages and send them in to get some Straw Busy bling bling. That is a ring, bracelet, or necklace, each of which depicts strawberry shortcake. 5 berry points got your ring, 8 got your bracelet, but if you saved up 12 berry points, you got a necklace. You had to glue the berry points to a special page in this catalog and fill out a form. You better hurry because the offer expires May 1st, 1982. Better get your flux capacitors fluxing. After the berry point break, we get back to toys with the classic strawberry shortcake snail cart. This page reads, a combination playset and cart for strawberry shortcake dolls to ride to a picnic. The snail's name is Escargot and his head moves back and forth as he pulls the cart along. You can turn the big strawberry into a picnic table with an umbrella. Inside is a mountain of strawberry ice cream, plates, and spoons. Snails seem to have played a key role as beasts of burden for the inhabitants of Strawberry Land, as seen in several bits of media. These references made this toy one of the most iconic toys of Strawberry Shortcake's toy line, plus the fact that it's just plain awesome. Escargot is quite possibly the best snail-based toy ever made. The snail had a push movement-based action that would make the head swing back and forth, just adding to the greatness of this well-designed toy. The cart could be flipped over to create a picnic table, and the big plastic strawberry contained picnic items, including a huge pile of plastic strawberry ice cream, giving a lot of options in one toy. This toy looks really great too, and while keeping the Strawberry Shortcake toy aesthetic, the design could be equally at home in many tiny people toy lines and looks like a cool ride at some fantasy-themed amusement park. While the description in this catalog tells us that the snail and cart are for riding to a picnic, I think we all know that this hardy snail was up to hauling all kinds of berries and food-themed products. The description in the catalog also says that it comes with a mountain of strawberry ice cream, but we all know that a mountain would be like twice that size. It looks like you could even ride this guy away to escape the nothing, at least for a little while. They look like big, strong hands. Next up is the Strawberry Shortcake Berry Bake Shop. The description reads, closed is a very pretty carrying case for strawberry shortcake dolls. Open, it's a bakery complete with strawberries that grow and an oven that opens, a mixing bowl, pot, and pretend pie. It even has a stand to sell the delicious looking pretend pies and strawberries. Garden accessories for growing pretend strawberries include watering can, shovel, rake, and a basket. Here we see Strawberry Shortcake as a starting entrepreneur. This is the first of Strawberry Shortcake's true playset toys. When closed, the playset looks like a giant strawberry house or bakery structure. It also functions as a carrying case. Though, to be honest, there is very little room in the berry for extras when it contains all of the baking and gardening supplies. Nonetheless, this bake shop looks a bit like many of the strawberry houses depicted on American greeting cards. This toy combines two common themes in the original Strawberry Shortcake toy line, that of gardening and baking. I wonder what they are using for money. Is it a barter system? Maybe I need to create an in-depth video of the complex economy and market system of Strawberry Land. Get the snails moving, folks. We're hauling the berries to market. Towards the end of the insert catalog, we begin to move out of the 5.5-inch doll line and accessories and move into other toys and dolls offered during the early years of the product. This page shows the Strawberry Shortcake, Raspberry Tart, and Apple Dumpling rag dolls, and the description reads, they're soft, cuddly dolls with beautiful yarn hair. Strawberry Shortcake and Raspberry Tart are 15 inches tall and have removable outfits. Apple Dumpling is the baby and is 13 inches tall and comes with her friend Tiein Turtle. They are all machine washable. It is entirely possible that these rag dolls were the very first Strawberry Shortcake toys. When Kenner purchased the license for the characters and created a toy line designed around the American Greetings design, whether by effort or coincidence, it was decided that the little strawberry girl looked like a rag doll. It has been said, mostly around campfires late at night, that it was from this concept that the original toy took their inspiration. Did this original inspiration lead to a ragdoll toy before the 5.5-inch doll? We don't really know for sure, as all of the toys from Series 1 were released at the same time, but Wikipedia states that a ragdoll based on the original concept was the first toy to be made, and it was designed by one of the original American greeting cards artist sisters. The next page shows 2 plush pet toys: Custard, Strawberry Shortcake's pet kitten, and Pupcake, Huckleberry Pie's pet puppy. The description for Custard the cat reads, "This lovable plush kitten is 7 inches long and is scented to smell like strawberries." And Pupcake's description reads, "This adorable plush dog is 7 inches long and scented to smell like huckleberries." Both pets come with their own name tags. These plush toys were the only Custard and Pupcake offered at the beginning of this product line, even though the characters would feature in several forms of media very early on. Small, soft rubber versions would be included with their prospective owners in later series of the original toy line and continued to be available in some form or another through every iteration of the Strawberry Shortcake series. The last couple of pages are dedicated to several bits of Tiein products. These are some of the earliest examples of Tiein products for the Strawberry Shortcake toy line, but they are certainly not to be the last. The product at the top of the page is the Betty Crocker Strawberry Shortcake Bake Set. The description for the bake set says, "This bake set comes complete with all the things you need to make 3 great cakes." Also included is a very special 16 by 16-inch Strawberry Shortcake picnic cloth. These cakes can be baked in all Kenner Easy Bake and Mini Wave oven, or in Mom's oven, not Dad's oven. Boom! Just like the picture, this bake set was the beginning of many baking-themed products that would tie into the Strawberry Shortcake toy lines for years to come. The product showcased at the bottom of the page is the Strawberry Shortcake Dip Dots. The description reads, "Dip Dot paints provide the color and Strawberry Shortcake and her friends provide the adventure." This set comes complete with 8 Dip Dot colors and a non-spill tray, 16-page paint book, and a paintbrush. The Dip Dots are even strawberry scented. Dip Dots were a line of watercolor paints and not the Dippin' Dots ice cream that we all know and love today. I would have preferred the ice cream product, but it is good to see that Strawberry Shortcake is teaming up with those folks in the present. And that brings us to the final page and product of this insert catalog. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Strawberry Shortcake Play-Doh playset. The description says, "A Strawberry Shortcake world on a strawberry scented playmat. Play-Doh goes strawberries. Now kids can mold the lovable Strawberry Shortcake characters." The set includes a 10 by 14-inch strawberry scented playmat, a ladybug vehicle, 2 hinged molds, 3 6-ounce cans of Play-Doh modeling compound, and a trimmer. Lots of Kenner toy lines have their own Play-Doh playsets. Strawberry Shortcake herself has had several throughout the years. Kids love them, people love to give them, but it was much harder to make the fancy figures and items that were shown on the boxes than you would think. Here is the one that I made. Just kidding. I found this one on Pinterest and it was made by someone at Cake Central. While the Play-Doh set seems pretty standard, I would like to call attention to the ladybug car that is included in the playset. It certainly has the original Strawberry Shortcake look and feel. I could not find a very good picture of this, but I certainly could see Little Miss Strawberry tearing around Big Apple City in this chitinous jalopy. Well, that's going to wrap up this episode of The Little Things. I hope you enjoyed looking through this nostalgic catalog with me. In future episodes, we hope to continue to discuss the Strawberry Shortcake toy line in depth, including the characters, the merchandise, the product history, the animated series, the many iterations of the character, and finally, the future of the Strawberry Shortcake product. If you like these memories of the little things, please subscribe to stay in touch with future content. Thank you for joining us, and I hope you will continue along as we attempt to understand the way of Strawberry Shortcake and gain a full understanding of her berry-filled adventures.